Well, what's up everyone, welcome to this week's video. I know it's been a week or so since my last one, but I've been on holiday, so I didn't really have time to film anything, but we're back now, so hopefully we should be back on track, pumping videos out that nobody watches. Anyway, yeah, this week's video I'm going to be taking a look at this. This is the Vifly whoopstor V3. Now, if you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know I'm a big fan of this, so I think what we'll do in this video, we'll have a look through it, go through some of the specs, and compare it to the V2, which I also have. So let's go. Now, just to be 100% honest and upfront, Vifly have actually sent me this. I haven't bought it with my own money, but they haven't seen this video before it's released, and they've had no say in what goes into this video. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Now, for those of you that have been with the channel since almost day one, you'll have seen me review of the actual V1. Well, I've done a V1 and a V2. I'll put links down to them in the video description if you want to have a good laugh, because the worst one of my first videos, I think the V1 review was, what was it? February 22, maybe something like that, so 18 months ago. So I'll tell you what, we'll put a little thing down in the bottom corner of the screen now and have a bit of a laugh.
Talking about a battery charger.
Oh my god.
Any battery charger.
Look at that poor innocent bastard down there. If only he knew now, or I know.
That's it.
Anyway, right, enough prattling about. What we'll do, we'll get down to the bench and have a good look at them. I thought to start this video, the best thing we'd do is have a quick look at the old one before we look at the new one. So as you can see there, this is the V2. I've had this one for, well, must be a year at least now. And I use it, well, not every day, but every single time I use my whoop, this is what I have. I actually have a little case there, this goes in with my whoop and that. Now this has been absolutely rock solid. You can see it's not the prettiest thing you'll ever see in your life. It is quite an open design. Well, that's part of its charm, I thought, really. It actually looks quite cool. You can see on the outside there, you've got your three charging methods. You've got your DC port, your AC port, and your USB-C port. Now, that's something that I've continued with the V3. You can also see inside there, you've got your heat sink, because this is a discharger and a charger and a storage charger as well. So yeah, let's have a quick comparison of that between this one. Now you can see straight away there, the two still have the same methods of charging on the outside, you know, your AC, DC and your USB-C there. But they've actually put a nice case around. It does make it look a lot better. And there on the back as well, you can see another improvement they've made. You see on the V2, you had basically a heat sink for when you're discharging your batteries. Now it did work fine, but it's not really the most effective way of pulling heat away. Now this one has an actual fan. So when you're discharging your batteries, it's actually pulling air over the heatsink, so in theory it should discharge a little bit more efficiently. I think what we'll do now, we'll plug a battery in these two and have a quick look at the differences of the interface on them. We'll quickly start with the V2. Now this is a 4S Lipo. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning. One of the other improvements they have made, this was only rated, I think it was 2 to 5S. Whereas this one now is rated 2 to 6S. I know a lot of people did used to use 6S on these and got away with it, but technically it wasn't rated for it. So anyway, yeah, your buttons on the outside, that was what set your amps there, you can see at the top. Now this one goes to 0.9, as far as I know, yeah, that 0.9 amps, that's the highest it could go to. You had your little switch here for setting it to 4.2 or 4.35 for your charging, you know, high volt or normal. And then you had a little switch on the side there that swapped it between charging mode and storage charging mode. You can see there, little changes from 4.2 charge to 385 storage charge. And that was your interface on that. Oh yeah, it also tells you your input voltage there as well. So I'll unplug that one. Have a quick look at this one. Well, that's the first thing that, I don't know if it shows up very well on the screen here, but you can see straight away there, in massive improvement in the screen. It's colour for a start. I think it's actually a little OLED screen in it. I think it is a tiny bit smaller than the screen on the old one, but it does look a lot better. You see as well, there's no buttons around the outside. One of the complaints I had with this one was the amount of times I'd catch that. I've had to actually bend that back a couple of times because I've caught it and bent that little switch up. Whereas this one, nice and smooth around the outside. Now it does have the same function as the V2. You can see at the top there, that's your amp rating, that's your input voltage, and that's your actual charge voltage. Now you see you've got two buttons there, whereas on the other one you only had the one. One of them changes your voltage. You see that's now 385 for storage, 420 for charging, 435 for charging, and then back to 380 for your storage. So quite simple to press them to go through them all. Now your current on this one, I think the other one like I showed you there topped out at 0.9 of an amp, whereas this one, does it go to 1. Yeah, it actually goes to 1.3 amps, so you can really whack that juice into your Lipos if you want to. I think what we'll do, we'll quickly whack the batteries in this now just to show you it's actually working. Now those of you that are new to this charger, you can't actually plug another one in there. Them two ports on that one thing there are one thing. So you could... actually, I don't know what it'd do. I know it wouldn't be very good. Whether it'd knacker your batteries or not, I'm not 100% sure if I'm honest. But I have, as with all the other chargers, I will advise not to put two batteries in, one in each port. Just stick to using one port on each channel. So yeah, there's one port in there. Another port in that one, so that's channel 3 and channel 6. Now these are high volt Lipos, so we'll set our little screen there to 435. So like I said, the 350s. So we'll leave that at 3. I'm not going to fully charge them. I'm just going to. I'm just doing it for the purposes of this video. So all you do is set your current and then hold it down, and voila, it's charging. I'll put a few batteries extras on there, just try and get it to this fan to kick in, but it's not coming on. I could sit here for the next 20 minutes and wait for it, but anyway, yeah. You see there, once these batteries are done, you see on the screen there, you get a little OK on whichever port it is. So the good thing about this charger as well, you know, once you've started this program, you don't have to press stop. You can just pull one battery out there and plug another one in. It'll just carry on running through the program. Oh, there we go. Just as I was about to unplug this and finish this video, it seems like the fan's running. I don't know if you can hear that there. So like I say, that's actually blowing over the... There is a heatsink inside this one as well, like this design, but obviously it's all internal now, so that fan's actually sucking the air out, drawing it over the heatsink, which makes it discharge a little bit more efficiently. So there you go. It's not too loud, it's alright that, just leave it on the side somewhere. So there we are, that's the Vifly whoopstor V3. Now, as you can tell from the video, I'm a big fan of this, as I have been with the other two. Would I recommend buying it? 100%. I still believe this is one of the best, well, not one of the best, this is the best 1S battery charger you can buy. So I'll put links down in the video description to Vifly. They're not affiliate links or anything like that. I'll just put links down to their store and Instagram page, maybe, and some stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Like I say, there's links down in the video description to my Instagram and stuff like that. There's also links to my Patreon down there. And like I like to do in every video, I'll give a quick shout out to my patrons now. A big shout out to Josh Smith, my first patron, that's Loose FPV, Reese Jones, Generic FPV, Make It Mamba, Alpha Charlie, Colt Carter, and Captain Kazi. So thanks to them guys for helping me finance this shit show, as I like to call it. Yeah, if you do want to join my Patreon, like I said, there's links down in the video description. There's benefits such as you get to see my videos early. Depending on what tier you choose and all, I can send you stickers and t-shirts and might even babysit for you if you're lucky. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.